Hey, yo, forgive me, y'all. I look a little rough. We had a long, eventful night last night, but it's a little advice for you guys out there trying to stay off child support. The biggest issue I see with a lot of motherfuckers on child support is y'all not being your word. You say this and that in the beginning, but then you don't live up to none of the expectations that you laid out. And this is the thing, you set the expectation. You know what I'm saying? For instance, I told my baby moms when I got with her, look, I got the crib, I pay all my bills, you know what I'm saying? You come stay with me, just focus on getting your credit right, because my credit was shot. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead, your credit's probably better than mine. Go ahead and pay down your fucking credit. You know what I'm saying? Boost your score up, and we're gonna go ahead and get us a house. You know what I'm saying? So boom, she move in. You know what I mean? I cover everything. You know what I mean? My job is covering everything. This is like 2013, 2014. She boosted her credit score up. We had my first son. I'm doing everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything I said I was going to do, I did. Now, present day, 2024, we not together. You know what I'm saying? I'm happily married to somebody else. But yeah, I'm not on child support. You know what I'm saying? Even before I got with my wife, I wasn't on child support. And that's because I still maintain a relationship with my kids. I still saw them every day. I still picked them up from daycare, dropped them off at school, all of that, every day. My kids still see me every day. You know what I'm saying? So I was always my word. Now, my baby mom has threatened me with child support before, but I already knew what that was. She was just mad at the circumstances. She's mad that I wasn't coming back. But at the same time, she can't overlook the fact that I'm still there every day. My weekends do not get skipped. You know what I'm saying? I moved 120 miles away from my kids. Now, granted, I still worked up the street from their house and their school and their daycare. So I was driving, yes, I was making that long ass miserable fucking drive every day. So while I'm in the area, you're damn right I'm going to see my kids. You know what I'm saying? You're damn right I'm gonna go ahead and leave a little early so I can drop them off. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get back home a little late so I can pick them up and drop them off at their house again. And even days, this is the thing, even days where I didn't have to work, I still went over there and picked up my kids. You know what I'm saying? It was no exception. I made no exceptions. You know what I'm saying? Unless I was sick. The only thing that kept me from my kids was me being sick. If I wasn't sick, I was seeing my kids. You know what I mean? And I see a lot of motherfuckers that, man, they ain't even got no legitimate excuse. It's no fucking excuse, man. It's kind of like being in the military. They don't want to hear they probably don't want to hear most of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Excuses as to why you don't want to do your job or do your duties. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of motherfuckers don't prioritize spending that time or spending that money. You know what I mean? I was still giving my wife, my baby mom money every week. Anytime I got paid, she got money. Anytime I got paid, she got money. You know what I'm saying? And when I lost my job, because I moved to a whole new fucking ecosystem, 100-something miles away, I lost my job. I ain't have money for a while. I couldn't send her shit. It was only, you know what I'm saying, it was some months where I couldn't send her nothing. And she, you know what I'm saying, she got upset making threats, this, and that, and the third. But I had to tell her, like, look, you know, I got a track record. You know what I'm saying? I got a track record of if I got it, you got it. They got it. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was everything I said I was gonna be before I fucking start fucking with you. So she couldn't, you know what I'm saying? She couldn't deny that. She can't deny that, man. And a lot of motherfuckers don't establish that track record, man. That track record will save you. You know what I'm saying? It will give you cushion. It will give you some grace. Y'all niggas just goddamn be dipping at the start of her bullshit after you had a kid, man. Yeah, I endured a whole lot of bullshit, man. A whole lot of shit. A whole lot of shit that made me decide that we weren't gonna be together. You know what I'm saying? I knew me and my baby mom wasn't gonna be together soon after my son was born. You know what I mean? But I made a commitment to myself and to my son that I wouldn't leave until he was able to talk. That way, if he asked me anything about it, I could explain it to him and he'd be able to interpret that. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, I stuck around a little bit too long. I fucked around, had another kid. Had Noah, but that's cool. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I love my kids. I love both of them. But the thing is, man, being your word, keeping your yeses, yeses, and your no's, no's, is one of the most important things you can do. One, as being a man, just being a man in general. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck the standard is nowadays for being a man, but that's like 101 is being your fucking word. And y'all look rough as shit, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm making this 115-mile drive because she moved too. She's not in the same spot, but it's still over 100-something miles going to pick up my kids. Now, on the flip side of that, I'm still doing what I got to do, but at the same time, my kids don't stay with her no more. They stay with me. You know what I'm saying? I already forecasted this shit when I left. She won't be able to maintain that apartment. You know what I'm saying? Because of her work ethic. She ain't had no solid ass work ethic. So she won't about to maintain that apartment. I knew that. So all I had to do was be patient, play my part and be patient. Now I got my sons. They with me. Ain't no, I make trips. I make trips like this to go pick them up, but I'm not finna go out of my way to make sure she see them. You know what I mean? But we do have we do have a rare relationship that's not full of drama. We don't got no drama, and thank God for that shit. But that's only because I was always my word. I was always my word. She could never say I promised her something and didn't fucking deliver on that shit. Ever. You know what I'm saying? And that's just something, I don't know, it's just a little nugget that I wanted to share with y'all real quick, man, because it's too many single moms out here trying to raise men. And they cannot fucking do it, bro. The only thing the majority, not all of them, but the majority of them are not built to raise men, dog. That's why we got so many gangbangers and punks out here. Gangbangers and punks. For real. And I got, you know what I'm saying, I got friends in the motherfucking rainbow community. It's nothing against them. But I see the agenda. They pushing that shit on in the kids' mouth. They force feeding the kids that shit. And I ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with that shit at all. I mean, I'm from a whole nother time where motherfucker, you stayed your ass in the closet, had a whole wife and kids, and then later on when you got tired of the shit, you came out. Like, fuck all this in your face everywhere you fucking go. You got a nigga with mascara and shit on. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm getting off topic, y'all. The thing is, you want to avoid child support? Rule number one, be your fucking word, dog. Don't be out here promising these women shit and you have no intention of delivering. Don't fucking set the expectation so high that you don't even attempt to try to meet it. You know what I mean? You set the expectations. Just like having a business. You set the customer's expectations. And if you want to be successful, you set it a little lower than you plan on going. So that way you always meet their expectations and or exceed that expectation. You know what I'm saying? You stand on your fucking word, dog. If you ain't your word, you ain't shit. And if you ain't shit, then she ain't gonna treat you like shit. She ain't gonna treat you like shit. The first step I would say is be choosing the right mindset in a woman. You know what I'm saying? If she ain't got the mindset for that shit, like, y'all gotta be real careful. Don't just be out here busting a nut in every fucking chick you lay down with, man. Like, for real. Every girl you lay down with don't deserve that. You know what I mean? You gotta put value on yourself. I was a pull-out champ. I ain't have a kid till I was 31. Pull-out champ, and I had a kid on purpose. I literally had my kid on purpose. My first son. My first son was on purpose. You know what I'm saying? I was a pull-out king. I mean, now I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm married now, so it's not something I gotta worry with. And thank God. Because the dating market out here today, man, y'all going to fucking... You just throw this whole goddamn dating market in the fucking dumpster, for real. I don't know if it's social media or what. Or just the feminism movement. I don't know. The feminist movement, I don't know what the fuck it is, yo. This whole dating culture now just need to go in the fucking trash can now. Anyway, man, that's just a little something I wanted to share with y'all, man. I'm tired of seeing people on child support. You know what I'm saying? Seeing dudes on child support, and when the shit was avoidable, man. Cause that shit, that's like a student loan. That shit ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. You gonna pay that shit. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and check out. Y'all be safe.